everyone, thank you for watching avivTarot, and today we are going to do another pick a card reading, and this one is what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days. What is going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days? Okay, so we have 3 different piles, 1, 2, and 3. This tarot card is the main energy for the next 7 to 10 days, so like the main encompassing theme for your next 7 to 10 days. And then I figure we haven't used the Lenormand cards for a while, so today we are going to use the Lenormand deck to figure out the specific energy in regards to your love, finance, and career. So we have 3 different decks. I am going to actually shuffle on screen using the Lenormand deck in regards to love, money, and work, okay, career. So pick the deck that you like, or if you prefer to use the number, then use the number, or just feel it out which one resonate with you the most. Pick that group, and the timestamps are going to be in the description box below. And I do have one announcement to make. That is, I have picked out the winner for the lucky draw, okay, to celebrate 10K subscriber for the English video and also the Chinese video. But since this is the English one, so I just wanted to mention that the English video winner has been picked. There is one lucky winner because the amount of comments did not surpass 50, so I picked one person out of the people that left the comments. And so you can check that out. The lucky person is in the community message section. So just go to the channel and you'll be able to see who won the lucky draw. Okay. All right, so that's the announcement, and we are going to proceed with pile number 1. All right, so for pile number 1, your main energy or the theme for the next 7 to 10 days is 2 of Swords. Okay, this is the 2 of Swords energy. Something is it's kind of like things are probably not moving so much. There is some kind of a decision that you have to make. And it is quite tough. It's your logic and your emotion, or how you feel, and your logic is telling you one thing. It's kind of that angel and demon type of energy, I feel. So like there's something is battling deep down inside of you that you just cannot make everyone happy. You can't make yourself happy one way or the other. There's something that you have to give. So very hard decision, very tough decision that you have to make, or or a situation, just a very tough situation that you're facing right now. Okay. And I feel like it's just that in the next 7 to 10 days, it's you're not going to be able to make everyone happy. That's the thing. So do what you feel is right. Okay. Do what you feel is right. And this kind of like this card always reminds me a little bit of that Justice card, because the same thing, like the woman is blindfolded and then like balancing out 2 things, like the 2 swords, because the Justice Statue of Liberty or Statue of Justice is holding a balance and a knife and a sword, right? So this kind of reminds me of that always. So there's something that you have to, a decision you have to make, or some kind of a tough situation you're in, and you won't be able to make everyone happy. You just have to do what you feel is right, and maybe feel less guilty about it. Okay. Or the majority of the people will be happy, including yourself. Okay, you still have to put yourself first. That's what I feel. All right, so let's take a look at, we always put the love part at the end. Today we are going to actually see what your love life is going to be like first. So what is your love? What are some messages for your love life in the next 7 to 10 days? There's the bird card that flew out. And oh, there's a whip. It's going backwards. Okay, so there's the 12 and the 11. It's going backwards. The whip is always, it's not always, but it's about abuse. It's about arguments. Sometimes it could mean like sexual like energy, but it's kind of like a little bit of violent sexual energy. Okay, but in this case, it could also mean doing something repeatedly as well, right? So or punishment. So this is communication, rumors. So having the bird and the whip. So I feel in the next 7 to 10 days, maybe there is like a repeated rumor or just like things going around and around, like talks about stuff. Maybe there's like bad rumors about you, or maybe about the person that you are with, or maybe you're hearing bad things about your person, or there's bad things being said about you to your person. Okay, so just watch out for that energy, or just like chit-chatting, lots of like things, I don't know, floating in the air, like rumors. Okay, and or like it could also be like abusing words, okay, being exchanged. So you probably want to watch out, like you're in the next 7 to 10 days. Maybe we do have this card as the main theme, right? So in the next 7 to 10 days, maybe in your love life, you want to watch out for like being because this is like fighting between logic and emotions, right? So in this case, I feel like the emotion is getting the better, is getting the better of you. Okay, so you want to watch out not to let your emotions run too high, because you might say things that you regret, saying some things that is really harmful, very hurtful, and or it could be your person saying that too. Okay, things that they don't mean, but in the heat of the moment they're going to say something that they're going to regret later. And so watch out for like maybe like arguments. It's like petty arguments. Okay, it's like very, very small things can end up into like a huge argument, because it could be like something just like, you know, the attitude, okay, how you say something, it just doesn't sound right to the ears of the person listening to it. And then it just like spiral into like a huge argument, and then it gets kind of ugly. So you just want to watch out for that energy. You know, don't let your emotion run too high. Try to grasp a little bit of trying to find that balance of your logic and the emotion as well. Okay. Let's see, if you are single. Okay, if you're single, then I feel like it's abusing words you say to yourself. Okay, you're probably not treating yourself too nicely. Maybe you're saying a lot of like, it's like, yeah, it's because see what you this is, you know why you're single, it's because you're this and that. So like you're saying really like mean things to yourself, and like kind of punishing yourself because you think it's you, and that's resulting in your singleness or something like that. Or it could, but the thing is, it could also be that you're blaming other people too. It could be that too. You're blaming other people for like your singleness. You're like, it's because of the pandemic, it's because of this, it's because of that. So I feel like it's just a lot of like dissatisfaction, okay, about yourself, about the things going on around you. Maybe the people that you're with, you're just like getting on your nerves. So it's a lot of like being really anxious. Okay, it has that anxious anxiety type of feeling, and then saying things that you regret, okay, because you're just not in the right energy. Okay, or just like things around you are just like influencing you to do something that's unbalanced, I feel. Okay, so just watch out for that. And then if you're looking to reconcile with someone, okay, or recommunicate with someone, I feel like you might be able to, but it's not going to be pleasant. It's not going to be a pleasant exchange. It's going to be quite painful, quite hurtful. So I feel like if you could wait to talk to your person, maybe this week is probably not the best time to reconcile and recommunicate, because emotions are just, I don't know if you're feeling at your best. I don't know if you're feeling so balanced, and it could also just be because we're getting really close to like the holiday season, right? And you're feeling a little anxious. You're like, oh my God, I'm alone. I don't have anyone. Why is everybody having somebody? Or all that stuff. So you just maybe that's what's causing you. And then also we're just yesterday was the new moon, right? And so like the whole moon cycle, it's like a new beginning, and everything is kind of going a little crazy. And I think there's the eclipse. Is it solar eclipse or the lunar eclipse? Some kind of an eclipse is coming. So it's just a lot of crazy things going on right now. So and I mean, this is timeless. It is timeless, but my reading is timeless, but right now when I'm doing the reading for this video, there's a lot of crazy energy, and I feel like if you found this video, whenever you find it, you're probably in some kind of a chaotic energy as well, and so this is causing that kind of like anxiety and anxiousness. So yeah, if you're with someone, just watch out, like exchanging words, unpleasant words, and getting into arguments and that kind of things. It's in the next 7 to 10 days. So you probably want to find things that you can calm yourself. Find things that listen to music, do something, or just try not to get on each other's nerves if you are with someone. So that is the energy for you in the next 7 to 10 days in love. This is, we're going to do the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your finance, okay? In regards to your finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. We have the tree. And we have the mouse. Ooh, okay. So in the next 7 to 10 days, in regards to your finance situation, there is a decay, okay, of the health, the longevity of your finance situation. So maybe this is why like you're feeling a lot of stress and unbalanced. Even though this is a Two of Swords, but I feel like stress. Just from all of the cards so far, there's a lot of things going on in the next 7 to 10 days for you. So you probably want to you should be able to, I think it would be a good idea to find something to release a lot of this stressful feelings, so that you can come back to a more balanced state. In your finance situation, I do feel like your finance is probably not at your best right now. There is some kind of a decay, okay? Some kind of you're losing money. You're losing financial stability. You're losing financial health. Not your personal like health, but your finance health, okay? So like you're losing money. You're not making enough money, maybe. You're feeling very unstable, like maybe your money is in one day you're making a lot, and then the next moment you're not making any. So it's a lot of like ups and downs for you in your finance situation. Or just watch out for people maybe trying to steal from you, because these are the mouse, okay? So it's like it could be you know, losing money, but it could also be people like gnawing at your wallet, okay, at your money situation. So like taking money from you, taking advantage of you, like money wise. So you probably want to be a little bit stingy. It's probably not the best word to use, but yes, be stingy to people this week. Because it's just, you want to watch out what you spend money on, because you can easily lose balance and just like spend money on things that you might regret later. Okay. And if you want to do any type of investment, I really would recommend seeing the 2 cards over here, that maybe you want to wait a little bit. At least the next 7 to 10 days is not the best idea. See, over here we have the 2 of Swords, and I feel like this could be a warning as well to tell you to not do anything right now for the next 7 to 10 days. Think about it. Think through it. Don't do anything just yet. Okay, so that's that. And then let's take a look at your career in the next 7 to 10 days and see if there's any good messages. What is your career is going to be like in the next 7 to 10 days? Any messages for career? Ooh, nice. I had a feeling like your career might be okay. But let's see what the second card is. All right, nice. At one point we did have the cross and the cloud. It's like, but that was, I just wanted 1 card, so put it back. And we have the dog and the bouquet. So this is good. So in your work situation, I feel like it's going to be pretty stable. Nothing crazy is going to go on, because we do have the main energy as the 2 of Swords. So, and we have very, very nice card for the for your career, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days and your work wise. So I feel like you're going to feel really you're going to get along with your colleagues. So like work situation is going to be pretty calm. Nothing major is going to change, and your colleagues are really understanding. They're very nice, very you guys get along just fine, and maybe you might even get a few gifts from your colleagues, or maybe you want to give some gifts from your colleague. But I feel like it's more like you're on the receiving end of things, that you might be receiving some kind of unexpected present or gift, or maybe even like the company is giving you some kind of a gift or a bonus maybe. Doesn't have to be monetary, but it could be. But it could just be, some kind of a token of appreciation being shown to you at your work. So I feel like your work is going to be pretty peaceful, pretty calm in the next 7 to 10 days. So that, at least that is good, okay? So that seems great. And look, the number doubles too. It's from 9 to 18. It's like a double. That's something that caught my eye as well. So I was like, oh, so you're going to be doubly happy, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days. Maybe you might be using up some of your sick leaves or something like that, so that you have a long, nice holiday. Even though we're in the pandemic, we're probably in holiday for a lot of us, but for other people, there are still people that are working super hard. So for those of you that have been working super hard and haven't had a chance to rest, I feel like maybe you'll like just give yourself a little bit of a nice present, okay, nice vacation, not necessarily going away, but vacation as in like, spending time alone and feel well rested, okay? And that's like your little present for yourself. Let's take a look at, let me see. There is people who are looking for work, okay? People who are looking for work. I feel like you'll be able to find a job that you feel that you like, okay, that you like. However, we do have the main energy being Two of Swords. So maybe you don't want to make a decision just yet. Or there's probably, you're not going to see a lot of change in the next 7 to 10 days. So maybe you might not be able to hear back from them, just because, you know, also we're approaching the holidays too. If you're watching this as I upload them, but if not, then it's just that for the next 7 to 10 days, maybe there is a little bit of like stagnation, okay, in regards to you finding work. However, I feel like you will be able to find something that you like. You just have to keep at it, okay? The dog is like, they don't change. They're very faithful. They believe in their owners, right? They're very unconditional. So I feel like there is something that's coming your way, but it may be delayed. So in the next 7 to 10 days, this nice thing, if you're looking for a job, okay, this is only applying to people who are looking for a job. I feel like some of you might actually hear back, okay? Some of you might be able to hear back, but others of you, or the majority of you, I feel like, because we have the Two of Swords as the main energy, this nice news or like nice gift might be coming to you maybe a little bit after, so it's gonna be delayed, okay? But it is coming. It's coming. All right, so that's what I see for pile number 1 in the next 7 to 10 days. So don't worry too much, because it's just, you know, short term, 7 to 10 days. It'll hopefully, well, not hopefully, it flies by, seriously. Like weeks after weeks, everything just like, whoa, flies by quickly. So I want to do a lot of people reflected that they really like this time card that I do, like super quick to check on you know, the timing of things. So if you have a question that you want to ask about, and because you want to know what the timing of the thing is, so if you the kind of questions you want to ask is in regards to like when, okay, something will happen. So think of your question. When will something happen? When will something not happen? Etc., etc. So like the timing kind of question. Think of that question, and then think of a number from 1 to 9. Okay, think of a number from 1 to 9, and we'll draw the 9 cards and corresponding to each of the numbers. So think of your question and then pick a number from 1 through 9. And if you need more time, pause the video, because we are going to draw the first card now. So if you pick number 1, your timing is November. Okay. So if you pick number 2, your number is December. Wow. All right, so if you picked number 3, your timing is February. Wow, all these are like months. This is crazy. Okay, if you pick number 4, your timing is next season. All right, so this is just to give you an example, since when I'm uploading this video, we are in the season, the winter season. So the next season will be spring. So whenever you're seeing this, whatever that season is, the next season, this thing will happen for you or to you. All right, so if you pick number 5, your timing is New Year's. All right. If you actually watch this as I upload them, New Year's is coming up. So this is quite quickly. But if not, if you watch this way after, then you might have a little bit of time to wait. All right, so let's take a look at, if you pick number 6, your timing is summer. Okay, your timing is summer. If you are in the summer season right now, then that means it's right now. All right, so if you are, or if you picked number 7, your timing is off. Okay, so probably right now is not the best time right now. So the timing of things is a little bit, it's not the right timing yet. So it's going to take a little bit of time. To me, this is like delayed. Okay. So if you pick number 8, your timing is, ooh, this month. Nice. This month. Okay, that's super quick. Even quicker than New Year's. I mean, if you watch this as I upload them, obviously. All right, so number 9 you got is right time. So I feel like with this card, it's going to come any minute. Okay, right now is the right time, so it could come any minute. Okay, that is the timing for your question. Let me know how this resonates with you, and let me know how the other reading, okay, your next 7 to 10 days resonate with you. Leave it in the comment section below, or anything that you want to share with me, leave it in the comment section as well. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video, and also hit that notification bell so that you get notified the next time I upload anything. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 2, your main theme is 9 of Pentacles. This is an amazing card. So it means abundance. It means satisfaction. It means that self-sufficient, okay? Or things materializing for you. There's this particular deck, look how many butterflies we have. So there's so I feel there's transformation as well, okay? And also different from the Rider-Waite card, I feel like this person is actually happy. They're happy. They're not, because the Rider-Waite, the woman seems just a little dissatisfied. But I feel with this one, this deck in particular, there's satisfaction. So you feel satisfied with everything. You like everything going on, and you're being surrounded by abundance. Okay, abundance of love, abundance of money. What else can you be surrounded by? Abundance of friends, family. That's love. Okay. All right. So we will take a look at what is going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days for you in regards to love. Okay. In regards to love, we have the Clover, and let's take a look at the second card, because I don't want to jinx you, so I'm not going to say anything. So what's going to happen in the next 7 to 10 days for pile number 2? Yep, very, very nice. So I said transformation is your main theme as well, right? So we have the stork. So the stork could mean there's movement, there's change coming in. And so luck, I feel like with the combination of this is almost like that Wheel of Fortune card. Like really, because the clover means luck. It can mean like gamble. It means it's short-term luck. So with the combination of this, I really feel like it's like drawing out a Wheel of Fortune tarot card. Okay, so things are turning in your favor. You're getting things. A lot of changes are coming, and I feel like it's good changes. It's very nice changes. You're gonna feel very, very lucky in the next 7 to 10 days. You might even have be moving for some of you. Okay, and the move is going to be quite pleasant. It's a good move. You want to move to you're moving to a nicer area. You're moving closer to friends and family, or it just, I was talking about a nice move, as in like moving away, like physically moving, but then that also has a double entendre, which it could mean like a very nice move. So I feel like maybe for some of you, you're going to make a really nice move in regards to your love life. Okay, so maybe you're going to make some kind of action towards someone. Maybe you're going to propose to them, maybe you're going to tell them how much you like them, or maybe you're going to get proposed to. But I feel like it might be mostly your energy, just because we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this Nine of Pentacles is usually it's a single person, and it's usually reflecting the querent, which is you, the viewer watching the video, so the avivs. So I feel like it might be you making a move towards your person, okay? But then it's a good move, and it's going to bring you a lot of, you're going to feel joy, you're going to feel really lucky that you did that. Everything is going to work in your favor, like timing wise, it's the right time and the right location, right? And let's see, if you're single, I feel like someone might be making a move on you, or you might be meeting someone, okay? Maybe because you're moving a lot and you're going to various different kind of, maybe I don't know if it's like a gathering. If it's a gathering, it's a small gathering. It's like very close friends type of gathering, okay? And so maybe from that, there's something nice it's gonna derive from it. But I feel like with Nine of Pentacles is all the 9 energy is more like a single type of person energy, okay? So if you're single, then you might just stay content as single for the next 7 to 10 days. But there is a possibility of something nice coming in towards you. Maybe someone's going to make a move on you, okay? For people who are looking to reconciliate or recommunicate with someone, okay, there is that possibility. There is a possibility because there is a change, and it's a good change because it's a Wheel of Fortune. But then again, if it's a Wheel of Fortune, like we were talking about, everything is about timing. So you probably need to figure out what the best timing is to make that move. And I feel like you probably will need to do the move. So if you guys are in a situation where you've done all of the, talking or communicating first, and you're not getting any result, then I think what this then mean is that you probably just for the next 7 to 10 days be content by yourself. Feel like, because there are other things surrounding you, but you're putting your focus. See, this person, it's kind of like that. This person is only putting the focus on this one bird instead of seeing everything else. And I feel like, but I mean, it's not that she's not happy. She's happy putting that one, like the focus on this bird. But then again, she's losing, like she's not seeing the stuff around her. Or she's seeing the stuff around her, but then she's focusing on this one thing and this thing only. So I feel like if you're just focusing on one thing, and that thing is that person that you want to reconciliate or reconnect with, then maybe, and this is only applying to the people who that they've been making all of the first moves and not getting any result, then maybe this is the time. It's telling you to shift your focus, change your focus on something else and not on this person only, okay? There needs to be a transformation. This relationship needs to transform. You need to wait for the best time for this relationship to transform, so it needs to freshen up, and you need to give time so that this person will start to actually miss you, and not just keep being reminded of you and think of all the things that maybe they bad things that they associate you with, okay? Then that's why they're not responding to you. So you want to give it a little bit of time, and so you want to shift that focus to something else. You need to transform, and you need to let things transform on its own, okay? because the clover is also like luck that is not out of your control. So it's not something that you can control. So most likely you need to let this change just happen on its own. And when that right timing comes, you will know. And I think you will be let know so that you can do something about it. Okay. But for the most part, I feel like love life for everyone that chose pile number 2 is awesome. You're gonna be fulfilled with happiness and like material, like good and abundance, love, right, that we talked about earlier. All right, so let's take a look at your finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. If that mountain falls out again, I mean, or if I draw that one out, then it's meant to be, okay? Oh my God. Okay, I'm glad I did this on screen. I did not know where that is, okay? And I was just like, oh, it's meant to be. All right, wow. Okay, so 21 and 22. This is a progression. Okay, there is a progression going on. So for your this is finance situation for the next 7 to 10 days. There is some kind of a difficulty, but the main theme is abundance, right? And being satisfied, self-sufficient, self-efficient. So maybe there is some kind of an obstacle in your finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. However, I feel like there is a progression. It's moving towards a nicer thing, but there is going to be, but the next step is actually a fork in the road. So there's some kind of a crossroad that you have to cross. There's some kind of a decision that you have to make, okay, in the next 7 to 10 days. And what I think, since this is 9 of Pentacles as the main energy, either road that you take is going to probably lead you to like abundance, okay? There doesn't matter which road you take, it will lead you to the same result, but one might be a little bit more difficult than the other, or maybe more work. So but it does not necessarily mean bad things, okay? It's just maybe more work, more obstacle, more difficulty that it is. You get a lot more in return. And the other one, maybe you still get a little bit of like, you know, like rewards and things in return, but it's just slightly less. But it's equivalent to the amount of effort that you put in, okay? So I feel like in the next 7 to 10 days, there is a progression in your finance situation, but you will have to make some kind of a choice in regards to your finance. And I feel like I do like to talk about like high risk, high return. And I feel like this mountain thing is like, once you get over this obstacle, you're going to get this huge reward from it, because this is, look how big this obstacle is, how hard it is, but once you get past it, it's a lot more fulfilling. However, it's a lot of hard work. So if you feel like I want to pass, it's okay, then you might want to take the easier route, okay? And I feel like both ways is going to lead you to abundance, because we do have the 9 of Pentacles as the main theme. So it's just temporary, all right? This obstacle that you have to face in the next 7 to 10 days. And maybe this also means like it's a really difficult decision, okay? It's a very difficult decision that you have to make. Yeah, just a very difficult, hard decision, okay? So see how that resonates with you. And it's just like something in your finance. I don't see like, I don't feel like financial difficulty, because the main theme is the 9 of Pentacles, but you know, it is, like finance, how satisfied we are with our finance situation is very, very subjective. Okay, it's very subjective. So maybe for some people, they see you as this Nine of Pentacles and they're like, oh my God, you're really well off, you're amazing. But to you, you're like, no, it's no, right? So like you feel it's not enough. And I do feel like maybe you are, you do have a lot of things going on for you, a lot of abundance, but money comes really hard. It's a lot of work for you that you have to do in order for it to come. So it's not easy money. It's not easy money like people think, oh yeah, you just make money like that. No, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication that you put into it that people don't see, okay? It's like hidden things. Maybe you have to walk twice the amount of like, do twice amount of the work, okay? Walk twice amount the miles as people that they have to, in order to make the amount of money that you did. So that could be that as well, okay? So in the next 7 to 10 days. All right, so let's take a look at your work situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, we have the whip and then we have the heart. Ooh. Okay, so at work situation, I feel like it's something that you really like to do. You do love your work very, very much. You enjoy working at this job that you work at, okay? This company that you are with. You do like to work for them and you feel very, very thankful. You feel very, very appreciative being a part of this company. However, they work you to death. We have the whip. You it's not an easy job. It's kind of like this. It's, I guess you're working, your finance situation is kind of correlating because it's not easy money. Again, I just want to repeat, the money that you make, the abundance that people see you, they think it just comes easy. But no money is easy. Everything requires a lot of work. Even if you're like, even if people think, oh my God, like stock market people, Warren Buffett or something like that, you know, you're not him. You don't know the amount of work maybe he dedicates into researching each of the companies that he invests in, and the amount of dedication. Maybe he reads like 1 million different papers every day and following the world news. Like the amount of work that people do to make the amount of money that they make, it's unbelievable. And I feel like it's equivalent, you know. I just wanted to say that also, like, there is a thing that we talked about where all the mansions that we see, like rich people buy mansions, right? But they don't live in there. All the people that live in their mansions are the people that work for them. They're maids, they're managers, or like, you know, the people that are managing the home because it's huge. Or like, you know, the cleaning ladies, or like their children with their nannies. But the owner is hard. I don't know, at least from what I've seen, the owner's hardly ever at home, but they make so much money that they can afford that huge mansion, but they don't even get to enjoy it. So what I'm trying to say is that money, like, that's like, they're working, they're flying around, they're going to one meetings after another. Things don't come easily. People who are making a ton of money, they're putting this, if not more, effort and work into you know, building their career and income. And I feel like you're that kind of person, right? Money does not come easy, even though people see you as this well-off people, like, oh yeah, you just make money because you invest in the right thing or whatever it is. But it's a lot of trial and errors that you had to do before, and a lot of things that you all the time and energy that you invested, just that people don't see it. And so, like, I feel like you love your work, but you are worked to death at your work situation, at your work. and it's probably the same in the next 7 to 10 days. I don't feel like it's going to be any different, but you enjoy it. It's kind of like this crazy energy, like it's like a love and hate of with your work, okay? But you like it. You like it. And money doesn't come easy for you because it's just a lot of time and energy that you have to put into it. You're probably a workaholic. I feel this is what it means, a workaholic. But what you get out of it is abundance, right? You have maybe a very nice home, you have very nice car, you have, if you're male, maybe you have a lot of women coming, loving you, but then you don't know if they love you for you or they love your money. If you're a woman, then it's quite the same. You don't even have time for your kids. You don't have time for anything except working. But then you accumulate a crazy amount of wealth, but there's a lot of things that you have to give up, right? So that's what I see, and I don't see there's any changes for the next 7 to 10 days in regards to your work. It's just you're gonna just keep working. You're a workaholic. Okay, but you're gonna bring in a lot of abundance. You're making a ton of money, and I feel like, love wise, there is something coming in for you too. Maybe there's some kind of a change. Okay, maybe you want to shift a little bit. I don't know how you could do that, both being a workaholic and work. Maybe office romance. All right, and that's what I see for pile number 2. And so what I'm gonna do is, because a lot of people reflect that they do really like this thing that I do at the end, which we are going to, if there's a question that you want to ask about in regards to timing of things, like when will something happen, think of that kind of question. Okay, a question that you want to ask about timing. So think of a timing kind of question. When will something happen? When will something not happen? When will I blah blah blah? Okay, and then think of a number from 1 to 9. 1 through 9. Think of a number 1 through 9. And if you need more time, pause the video, because we are going to draw the first card out now. So if you chose number 1, your timing is, oh my God, November again. It's November. Okay. I said again is because pile number 1's first card is November as well. So number 2, your timing is next week. Wow, that's super fast. It's coming up. For people who chose number 3, your timing is full moon, the next full moon, or any of the full moons. Okay, it doesn't have to be the next one. It's just the full moon. Could be the next one, could be the one after that. Okay, but I would say it's probably going to be pretty close. It's not going to be crazy like far away. Okay, because otherwise it would just give you like a 6 months or summer or whatever, right? It won't just give you a full moon. So it'll be within like the next 2-3 months full moon. All right, if you chose 4, your timing is near future. So there is not a definite timing yet, but it's coming. Okay, it's coming, near future. Okay, if you chose number 5, okay, your timing is Christmas. It's Christmas. Your timing is Christmas. Nice. That's coming up. If you're watching this video, I upload them. Otherwise, you might have to wait a little bit longer. All right. So if you chose number 6, okay, your timing is equinox. Okay, equinox. So it could be the next equinox. I think, did we just pass the winter equinox? I think we did, didn't we? Because that was in November, I think. So the next equinox, this is maybe the spring equinox, okay? And that will be in March, I think. All right, so if you chose number 7, your timing is this week. We have pile number 2 that got next week, and then we have this week for number 7. All right, so if you chose number 8, your timing is, oh nice, Valentine's Day. So there is the Western Valentine's Day, which is the February 14th. If you are into Asian culture, there is an Asian Valentine's Day, which is July 7th. Some people will do the solar calendar July 7th, like Japan. But if you're like, you know, China, Chinese, or Taiwan, Hong Kong, whatever, all these other Asian countries, or Korean, I think Koreans, they do by lunar calendar as well. So the lunar calendar of July 7th is the Asian Valentine's Day. Okay, so it could be July or it could be February, depending on what you follow. All right, so the finally, if you chose number 9, your timing is 6 months. So it's in the next 6 months, it's going to fulfill or come in for you. All right, so that is the timing for you for pile number 2. Let me know how this resonates with you. You can leave your comments in the comment section below, and don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. All right, so for pile number 3, your main energy for the next 7 to 10 days is, okay, this is the Judgment card in reverse. Okay, it flew out in reverse because I actually make all of my cards now upright, and if it flew out in reverse, there I feel like there is a message there. So this flew out in reverse. So and Judgment in reverse. So in the next 7 to 10 days, I feel like there's some kind of a karma coming in. Maybe there is reconciliation, but it's gonna be delayed. So it's not gonna happen this week, not in the next 7 to 10 days, because it's reversed, but it is coming in for you, and you're very close to it, because it is the last, almost the last card, right? In the major arcana, this is the 20, right? So you're very close to the end of your journey, very close to being reborn, transform. So if you are looking to like reconciliate or something like that, or you know, you're waiting for some kind of a judgment, okay, some kind of a reward, some kind of retribution. Retribution could be good things, right? You know, it's going to be delayed. So it's not coming in the next 7 to 10 days, but it's coming to you soon. I feel like having this popping out in reverse is just to let you know it's coming, it's on the way. Don't give up just yet. It's coming, but it's maybe the universe or whatever religion that you believe in, it is at work, okay? It's trying to bring this thing in for you at the best time. Okay, so now let's see how that relates to your love life, finance, and works in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, I do want to mention this is a major arcana card too. Okay, so that's why it's not gonna come in the next 7 to 10 days. It's going to be delayed. It's going to drag on just a little bit, but maybe in the next 7 to 10 days you're gonna begin to see a little bit of something, okay? But the full result, the full ending of things is not gonna, you won't be able to see it until a little bit after the next 7 to 10 days. I don't feel like you're too far away from it, but it could take, you know, another month or two for it to see the full result. Okay, so now let's take a look at your love life for the next 7 to 10 days. We have the Book. That's a mystery because it's a closed book. And then we have the garden. Okay, the garden means socializing. That's very interesting. And then we have the book. That means knowledge. And it means secret as well. It means mystery. So in your love life in the next 7 to 10 days, I feel like you probably want to go out, if you can, if there is some kind of a gathering. If you're watching this video as I upload them, we are in a pandemic. So it's a little bit difficult, I know, to have like social gatherings or something like that. But if whichever state you are in, or country, if it's not as strict, you do want to be careful. But if there are some kind of a gathering, even if it's like a small gathering that, you know, everyone is, you know, tested and and are okay, then, you know, I think it would be nice to actually connect with people just a little bit. But if you're, you know, watch this way after the pandemic, then don't worry about it. Then this means social gathering. Okay, the garden means social gathering. It means you should go out and meet people and enjoy life. So for the single people, this is what I feel, that you need to meet a few people and you might be able, it's a book, okay? So it's a mystery. You don't know who you're gonna see at these various gatherings, but you want to keep going. Go to as many gatherings as you can. If you can't find any, go just find some. Okay, if people are not inviting you, you invite yourself to things, meetups, if there are such a thing. I mean, because my videos are timeless, so but during this time, maybe you need to figure out if there's a way that you can maybe meet someone, maybe openly in a garden, okay, outside. Don't go like somewhere closed. And so I think it's still possible to meet people, okay? And you just don't know, you just can't give up just yet. There is a possibility of connecting with someone. And since we do have the judgment in reverse, which I feel like quite appropriate, especially during this pandemic time, maybe there is a delay just because we are in this pandemic and it's very hard to meet people at, and you know, having big gatherings, okay? So there is that possibility. But if you're watching this way after, again, the pandemic, or you know, so this, it just means that go out and you can't give up just yet. The judgment is like things are delayed, but it's at work, okay? And you just have to keep going, keep trying, and it will be there. It's just that the timing is a little bit unknown, and it's the book. It's like it's trying to give you, just keep a little bit of mystery for you so that you can be surprised when that person shows up. But you do have to go out and meet people. You can't, it's I feel with the garden card, it could be like friends of a friend of a friend, but it could just be like, you know, blindly meeting people, like blind dates and stuff like that, or just, you know, social gathering, like parties. I mean, like big parties, events, okay, banquets or something like that, okay? So that's what I see. Okay, that's for singles. And then if you are in a relationship right now, I feel like maybe go out into the, you know, nature or something like that. I feel right now maybe there is a little bit of lack of communication because it's a closed book. Okay, your relationship needs a little bit of work. You need to read that person a little bit more, or you need to let the other person read you a little bit more. Maybe you're keeping a lot of secrets, or maybe your person is keeping a little secret, because it's garden, so it's kind of like open and like you can see everything, versus a closed book, which is like kind of two extremes, right? The complete opposite. So like maybe on the outside, on the outer appearance, everything looks okay, but deep down inside it's not okay. So you really need to really need to dig deep. And if you feel like your partner is, you know, hiding something from you, or if you are hiding something from them, okay, they need to dig just a little bit deeper. But it's judgment. So, because that's the main theme, but it's in reverse. So maybe it also means that you need to come clean of something that you've been hiding from your spouse, or your spouse needs to come clean to you about something that they've been hiding from you. But in the next 7 to 10 days, maybe you'll start sensing something, but you won't be able to maybe know exactly what's going on or put a finger on it, okay, but it's coming. So if you want to try to get away with some stuff, okay, hiding some things, I feel like with the judgment here, there will be some kind of, you know, retribution, whether it's good or bad, or karma coming in. So make sure it's good things, so not bad things. It could also be karma towards your spouse or partner, if they're hiding something from you, and hopefully it's good things so that they will get good karma instead of bad things, okay? But I just feel like nothing can stay hidden forever. Everything will come into light, but it's all about timing of things. So that's that. And about people who are in who wants to reconciliate, okay, or if you want to recommunicate with someone, I feel like this person is not wanting to communicate with you right now. They are trying to, you know, enjoy their lives, meeting more new people, other people beside you, and so they don't really want to speak to you at this moment, or get back with you at this moment. They like the freedom. They're enjoying their freedom. But know that with the judgment here, if they've hurt you, there will be some kind of, you know, karma coming back to them. And if you are the one that's, you know, did something wrong, right now, I guess it's kind of like you're getting what you did, right? They're not talking to you, so that's their way of getting back at you, I guess. But eventually the judgment is going to flip around, so you will be able to maybe reconciliate or apologize or talk to them again. But it's just that at least in the next 7 to 10 days, it's not gonna, probably most likely not gonna happen. But it is on its way. It's coming, and the amount of time that it takes will also depend on what you do, okay? How much effort you put into it or not put into it, right? Because if you've been putting too much effort before, then maybe now you want to go, you know, let it go, okay? Not think so much about it. But if you haven't been putting any effort and you're just hoping things will work out, yes, it will, but it will just take a little bit longer time. Perhaps you need to reach out if you want to speed things up, if that is the case, okay? So because this is a general reading, take it however it resonates with you, okay? Maybe you need to figure out what it is that you need to speak to them so that you can get to their heart and not just on the surface of things, right? So that's that. And now let's take a look at your finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. We have, the bear. Finance situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. Bouquet. Flowers, amazing. All right, so for the next 7 to 10 days, your financial situation is actually pretty good, and maybe you don't have to wait as long. So this judgment might be more in regards to your love life than in regards to your finance situation. Flower is all about presents, surprises, very nice things coming in, happiness. And then the bear is like, could mean big things. So it could also mean boss, right? Your like your work's boss. So your financial positions, you should be aware, spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair, right? So if this is, we do have this as a financial card. So I think you do have a lot of resources and you do have a lot of things that you can use within your reach. So there's a lot of things, good things going on for you. So I do feel for the next 7 to 10 days, you will see some kind of maybe a good return on investment for you. Or you'll be able to begin to see the return on investment, okay? Because we do have the Judgment, we do want to say this is the main energy. So it's coming. It might be delayed, but for some of you, I think you probably will start seeing things, okay, making money for you. A lot of like good things, a lot of surprises in your finance situation. Maybe you might even get like some kind of a surprise from work too, okay? And if you want to invest in anything, finance situation or something like that, there is the bear and it's talking about wisdom, right? So you do want to use your wisdom. We do have the book over here. I know this is in the position for love, but it's funny because it talks about wisdom in both of them. So like it requires, I think you're probably a very, very wise person. You do think about things. You do know a lot of things. So you just use your best judgment. Use your best judgment. And I think you will be able to avoid a lot of the pitfalls. And I don't think you are like an impetuous type of person. You do actually observe first before you make any judgment, and that could be also the reason why the Judgment card is reversed, is that you want to take a little bit of time. Don't make quick judgments. Try to be more observant or just be like, if you are an observant person, then just continue to be like that. And before you make any movement. So if you're looking into investment, okay, I feel like that's what it is, that you need to maybe put it on hold. But if you have investment already in, all the previous investments, you might be seeing good things coming back to you, okay? A lot of like rewards, you're making money, good large sum of money coming to you, okay? That's great. Awesome. All right, so that's finally work situation in the next 7 to 10 days. Cross. Okay, cross and tree. So I feel like at your work situation, there is a lot of stress, okay, but it's steady. We do have the tree. I don't think it's a bad job for you. However, it is giving you a lot of stress. You're working very, very hard, and I feel like maybe to the point where it's affecting your health a little bit. So maybe you want to watch out your health, okay? Maybe you need to rest if you are working way too hard and not sleeping enough. Tree is also represents health as well. So I think you probably want to watch out for your health condition because you're working too hard. And work situation is probably quite stressful, and it's being stressful for quite a long time, because the tree also means for a long time, but it's giving you a lot of growth. you've learned a lot of things. You've learned a lot from this job. You've learned a lot from the people that you work with. And it's giving you a lot of wisdom. And I don't think you want to leave this job anytime soon, even though it's giving you a lot of stress and stuff like that. But you still, I think you'll endure. You're going to keep working this job until you, I don't know. At least for the moment, at least for right now, this is the energy that you want to just keep working at this job right now, because I don't think you see yourself leaving this job anytime soon. But it's just watch out. I feel like this is more of like a not a warning, but like a suggestion that you should watch out for your own health and not put on so much stress on yourself. Okay, rest a little bit. And with the Judgment being reversed, I think your hard work will be compensated, but it's being delayed. And I feel like you should rest, but you're not allowing yourself. So give yourself a little bit of time to, sleep in a little bit if you can on the weekends or something like that. Just give yourself a little bit of alone time instead of always working on and take your mind off of work for a little bit, okay, for like an hour or two. And for people who are looking for a new job, I think you've been trying to find a new job for the longest time, and probably you're not having a lot of luck, because we do have the Judgment being reversed. So you're feeling very, very stressed, and it's affecting your health. The fact that you can't find a good job or a nice paying job. But I feel like you don't want to give up just yet, because there is the cross. The cross, yes, it's about challenge. It's about baggage and all of that, guilt and all of that stuff too, but it's also about religion. It's also about beliefs. So you have to have faith. You have to believe that something good will come. With the Judgment being reversed, it's kind of like reflecting the cross too, because it's the Judgment, right? It's just that they understand that how much trouble you're having, how hard it has been for you. So eventually it will turn up for you, but it's just being delayed. And I think the fact for the next 7 to 10 days, most likely you're still going to be in this energy. You're still trying really, really hard to find a job for you. And if you're watching this video as I upload them, we are towards the end of December, and it's really, really hard to find a job at the end of December. Usually, even if you find something, they won't start until January anyways. So it's kind of like, it makes sense. But if you're watching this video way after, okay, because it is timeless, it's just that you're gonna have to maybe bear this cross or this stress just slightly longer, and I feel like you need to figure out how to release the stress a little bit, because it's affecting your health. And if you don't have good health, you won't be able to find good work too, because it reflects through your body. People can tell. And so you want to be in the best condition possible so that you will be able to find a better job. So I feel like you want to rest a little bit and maybe study a little bit more, finding that wisdom, okay? And it will come. So it depends. I really think it depends. Like, if you can reverse this Judgment card over, is how much you believe you can do it, and taking the time to really recuperate. Because I feel like you're spread really, really thin. You're feeling really stressed, and it shows. So you want to replenish yourself. And when that happens, I think you'll be able to find jobs right away. Okay. So that's what I see for pile number 3. All right, so this is the end of this one, and I do want to do because people do have to reflect that they like my little timing pick a card thing at the end of this. So this is the timing cards. If you have any question that you want to ask for a timing, like when will something happen, what time will something happen, when will I receive something, when will I be able to get something, etc., etc., etc. So it's a when will I type of question, or when will you, when will my person. Okay, so think of that question, and if you need more time, pause the video and think of a number from 1 through 9. Okay, think of a number from 1 through 9, and then think of the question that you want to ask. Think of the question that you want to ask, and then think of a number from 1 through 9. If you need a little bit more time, pause the video, because we are going to draw the first card right now. Christmas. Did you see it? If you pick number 1, your timing is Christmas. Okay. So if you pick number 2, your timing is 6 months. Nice. That's for people who chose number 2. If you chose number 3, your timing is winter. That could be now. If you're watching the video as I upload them, that means it's now. Or within the next 2-3 months, right? So if you pick number 4, your timing is near future. So it's coming soon, but there's no exact time frame yet, but it's coming. Okay, it's on the way. Just know that it's on the way. Have faith. All right, so for pile number, so if you chose number 5, your your timing is next year. Next year, which is coming soon. But for people who see it like way after, not when I'm uploading this, that could happen. That might take a while. Next year it could be a while. All right, so if you chose number 6, ooh, this month. All right, your timing is this month. Okay, if you chose number 7, your timing is, oh my goodness, 48 hours. 48 hours. That's within the next 2 days. That's in the next 2 days. That's crazy. I want to know what you asked. And if you chose number 8, okay, your timing is yet unknown. So it's kind of like this near future, but this is like it's coming, right? It's coming. You know that it's coming. But this one is like, don't really know yet. Can't tell. So I guess you're not supposed to know just yet. Okay, you're not supposed to know just yet. So maybe after a week or 2, or maybe a month or so, you can re-ask this question again and see if you could get actual timing for it. But right now, right at this moment, with the energy that you have or the kind of things that you're doing, the timing is yet unknown. All right, so that's lastly for people who chose number 9, your timing is spring. Your timing is spring. All right. So that is all for pile number 3. Let me know how this resonates with you. You can leave it in the comment section below. And if you have anything that you want to share with me, you can leave it in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, or subscribe to my channel and or my video. And turn on that notification bell if you haven't already, all right? And don't forget to like, oh, I already said that. Oh my goodness. Okay. I just wanted to thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.